Hi guys, it's me, Marinus Tau, and welcome back to finally, where I'm finally making a video about the new DLC that came out for Sins of the Solar Empire, Stellar Phenomenon. And as you might have noticed, a few things were added, but I'm kind of on the fence if they were really worth the, well, for me, €5. But what was added was 3 new types of stars, new random events, and new deep space phenomenons, which is kind of saying those gravity wells that aren't planets. They added new kind of things you can find there instead of always just having the dead asteroids or asteroid fields and stuff. And so, to give you the short form to begin with, if you really like Sins of the Solar Empire and you want more depth and experience, this is totally for you. But if you're afraid you'll miss out if you don't buy this DLC, no worries, you won't. I doubt most of the features introduced in this DLC would be used in competitive gameplay, and so just in general, it's nice immersive stuff, but you will live without it as well. So what did they add? Like I said, they added 3 new stars. Stars in parentheses, one of them is a black hole, which actually I don't have in this game, I'm sorry. But I do have the other 2. I have the so-called neutron star, right here. Just a smaller star compared to others, as you know probably from, I don't know. Neutron stars are like collapsed stars, they're left over at their cores. So what does this do? It actually, because you know neutron stars are like the smaller black holes, high mass, so it actually destabilizes, kind of like star bases, phase space. So you lose whole points and antimatter, and it takes a lot longer to get away from them. The nice feature is that if you have destabilization protection like most scouts do, those points are actually decreased. That's quite nice. The other star we got here is neutron. Let me find it. No, that's just a giant gas giant. See, you can already see in the size compared to the neutron star how much smaller it is. Pulsar here, very cool actually. So a single pulsar shooting all kinds of gases into space. If you're here, actually you're getting 50% damage reduction, which is in red, so you actually get 50% more damage, and your chance to dodge is also decreased by 50%. So you really don't want to fight around these with lots of strike craft, for example. They have a lot harder time and stuff, but they do look quite nifty. It's like a lighthouse, light tower in space. And so I was speaking about new deep space phenomenon, and so I have some examples here. One right now. Here's, it looks actually quite nice. This is an ice field. This is sort of to say, from the most solar systems are sort of have a huge huge cone of sorry, I'm just wondering what that huge, no idea what it meant. A huge cone of debris around it, and so this ice field is like a certain amount of debris that just went into the system, and so it's just another. It just has a mining station here, and so if you're right here, the effect is actually that you get increased damage because they're like, this is an ice field, so the damage gets reflected off the ice onto your ships. So yeah, it's a nice feature. I forgot to have a ship at the other one, but actually what I have back here, as you can see, read already, it's a Comet, which is nifty. It looks real nice. You'll see it in a second. My plasma storms are old stories. Jeez, no shipyards. Space junk, that's all old stuff. So just move on. So we have the big random events. This is kind of a feature I think has been upplayed a bit, and I don't think you really notice it that much. You get economic upturns and economic downturns, and so for a certain amount of time, all planets have increased tax income and increased trade income, or decrease, or there's a cultural implosion and all of a sudden your culture spread rate gets decreased and enemies spread rate gets decreased. So it's like all nice things that are kind of cool, but like big whoop. And so I was saying here, this is the Comet. This looks really nice. I think real fun fighting around this. You can reimagine just zooming around it close. Let's get a nice scout ship near it. And so nothing to colonize, not even an asteroid base here. What happens? Yeah, because there's so much debris flying off this comet, like all ships turn slower, are slower, and accelerate slower. But it's a nifty feature. Like I said, this is more like a DLC that adds fluff, atmosphere to this game that we didn't have before. And I'm having trouble zooming in on my scout. There we go. Background is massive comet. Very nice. So what else do we have? I think maybe I just missed them out earlier. I have a feeling lots of planets have more abilities. Very funny. This planet has a pacifist society and an anarchic society at the same time. However, that mixes up. And so another random event that I'm hoping to show you here. Where is it? Over there exactly. I have my Titan ready. This is a planet. Dementor was a planet that my culture neutralized. And so a new feature they added is that actually civilizations revolt now if they sense their owner's weakness. So what I'm hoping, I saw a different game, is that we should have a massive rebel fleet here now. Wow, that was disappointing. And so here we see the enemy fleet. As you see down here already, it's I'm sorry, 2 capital ships, a carrier, 2 siege frigates, 8 heavy cruisers, 3 flags, 10 light frigates, 8 long range, and 10 corvettes. And see, it's actually kind of a substantial amount of ships already. It's not nothing you can just send a single cap to go after. It's funny, you don't see them at all. They're all so small. Wipe them out. So yes, this is. I think it's cool that they actually spawn a fleet that is somewhat dangerous. If left alone, it will take out like all your ships and all your stations and stuff in the gravity well. And you know, sending a fleet like this, and they're pretty much history. Pretty much it already. Yeah, we have the deep space anomalies, which I haven't found all of them yet. The black hole. And the random events. There's so-called mobile storms, and I've had like messages that they've happened a few times. And I was in a single star system with all planets discovered, and it said it's moving towards an undiscovered world. So, like, great, there's a storm moving through the system that's not going to hit any of those planets. Oh, how terrible. So, to conclude it all, yeah, you get some cool stuff that make you immersive stuff in essence. Which is fun. It's not bad, you know. It's you just have to ask yourself, is it worth your money? That's pretty much it. And so I hope I was able to help you decide if this is something for you or not. And let's get to shutting down some of these annoying super weapons that the AI seems to like to spam non-stop. Oh well, Marinus Tau signing off. Have fun, guys.